My fellow Americans, I ask you, what is more American than music, spirit, and dance? It's time to get funky. Introducing the Rousseau remix 2K15, including songs like
Hot Rousseau! Rousseau Guy!
Baby Got Book,
Every Time Rousseau Touches!
Meet Me at the Chateau.
This incredible offer could be yours for 3 low payments of $19.99.
Plus shipping and handling.
That's $11.99 per song!
But you can't put a price on history.
So, if you want to be part of this once-in-a-lifetime offer, call 1-800-ROUSSEAU-NOW. That's 1-800-ROUSSEAU-NOW. Call now!
I often ask myself, where can any of us be in life without our mothers?
And you know, this is especially true with Rousseau, because with the loss of his mother, spent many nights reading with his father.
Would the world know him as the great intellect that he is, if not for this great experience? Let's check in with our chief Rousseau correspondent, Dr. Peter Schmidt.
Hello America, I am Dr. Peter Schmidt, and I'm here to talk about Rousseau. I am his chief analyst. Growing up, Rousseau lacked a motherly figure because she passed away when he came out of the womb. He spent his entire life with his father, and as a result, every encounter with a woman he got sexually aroused, such as when he got spanked by a woman with a broom.
Like big words and I cannot lie. Ever since my mother died, when my dad walks in with a leather brown book and puts that romance in my face, I get sprung. Wanna read all night, cause I noticed that book was buffed. Deep in the words they written, I'm booked and I can't stop sleeping.
One of the most commonly known facts about Rousseau was his interesting endeavors with women.
He was a real lady killer.
Or at least he thought he was. Most times he just found himself running back to Madame de Warren's.
He'd hide underneath her skirts. Let's check in with Dr. Peter Schmidt and see what he has to say about the matter.
It was love at first sight when Rousseau met Madame de Warren's. He would try to leave her to find relationships with other women, which never really were a success. As a result, he would come back to Madame de Warren's with also little to no success. Here's another song to exemplify this story.
I still hear your preaching when you sleep in the other room. I still feel your spanking with a broom. Forgive me my unfaithfulness, but I don't know why. Without you, I might just die. 'Cause every time we touch, I wanna grab you, and every time I'm rejected, I wanna cry. Can't you treat me like a child? It turns me on. Did that madam just look at me? 'Cause never mind about Madame de Warren's, I'm gonna go kiss this lady's hand. Oh crap, she just got real mad. Now I'm really sad, want Madame de Warren's back in my life. House is not a castle, your face makes me sigh. You wipe away the excessive tears that I cry. The bad and the bad times, that's pretty much it. You make me stop when I throw a fit.
Boy, Rousseau sure has had an interesting life.
Like that time he peed in the lady's tea kettle?
Or the time when he mooned a flock of women.
Let's see what Dr. Peter Schmidt has to say about what other antics Rousseau has done.
I have no comment. Rousseau is just such a drama queen. Roll the next tape.
long, long time ago, back before you or I were born, there was a man who was sworn to be the best mind there ever was, chasing women just because, and maybe kissing them on the hand. But his childhood was a blast, as he was spanked by a lass. He wound up an engraver and didn't do any favors. He stole all his master's plans with his greasy little child hands. That's when he traveled to different lands, the day Rousseau grew up. Oh my, this Rousseau guy thinks he's greater than his haters, but he's just some guy. His dad left him home and told him not to cry. Rousseau said, I'll be great, so stand by. Rousseau said, I'll be great, so stand by. Did you seem to fall in love with every woman to speak of? That's what Rousseau does. And do you see him talking on the street? Met Madame de Warren's already at her feet. Rousseau's life is now complete. Well, I know he fell in love with her, 'cause his normal thinking was a blur. She made him change his beliefs. He went to turn and talked to the priest, living a newly baptized way of life. Rousseau fell in love with a shoemaker's wife. She was married, so there was strife the day Rousseau grew up. And she was singing, oh my, this Rousseau guy thinks he's greater than his haters, but he's just some guy. His dad left him home and told him not to cry. Rousseau said, I'll be great, to stand by. Rousseau said, I'll be great, to stand by. Now Rousseau tried to find a new job, but it turns out that he's kind of a snob. Headed back to Madame de Warren's. Madame took him in with open arms, becoming the mistress of this man of charms. For a Catholic boy I was quite alarmed. Oh, then when Rousseau was just walking about, he met some girls who wanted to chill out. They screwed around all day. Falling in love, he cried yay. And while he fell in love for a million more, Rousseau got sick and needed caring for. So de Warren's left and slammed the door the day Rousseau grew up. And oh my, this Rousseau guy thinks he's greater than his haters, but he's just some guy. His dad left him home and told him not to cry. Rousseau said, I'll be great, to stand by. Rousseau said, I'll be great, to stand by.
Gee, a lot of people sure think that Rousseau contradicts himself throughout his work.
I agree with that. For example, in the beginning of the autobiography, Rousseau preaches about how money's evil and he doesn't want to have anything to do with it. But then later on, Rousseau talks about, oh, I need money, money's so important, I'm going to go and make it rain, and then I need more money, and it was crazy. And it makes me mad that he did that.
Thanks for that. Now, let's go to Dr. Peter Schmidt for a deeper analysis.
Ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, Rousseau was raised in a family with high morals. Things such as cheating, lying, and stealing were all not acceptable. This was true until Rousseau grew up. Entering the real world with an apprenticeship as an engraver, Rousseau began to steal everything from his master. Everything except money, that is. For a further analysis, let's roll the tape.
You change your views, like De Warren's, loves church pews. Yeah, you can't decide on where you want to reside, and you never think, always speak inconsistently. I should know that you're no good to read. 'Cause you're dumb and you're smart, you love music then art. You can't love the same woman, then you're up and you're down. You're almost always wrong, you love money then don't. You steal and you lie, you want justice to win. You really make no sense, no. You really are a mess. So you're dumb and you're smart, you love music then art. You can't love the same woman, then you're up and you're down. You used to bash on the folks who use cash. The same philosophy seems like a dead idea. Now you make it rain whenever you hit the town. I should know that you're not good to read.
You know, everybody needs their own opportunity in life to just kind of kick back and relax.
Even Rousseau, after a hard day of not doing much at all, one day he just decided to go off into the countryside and go on a little adventure, and he came across these two hot madams.
And wow, they invited him to their chateau for the day, and who wouldn't accept that? It's just the perfect way for Rousseau to take the day off and do nothing. What do you think, Dr. Peterschmidt?
Well, America, this situation for Rousseau was ideal. All he did was tag along with two beautiful women on horseback to the chateau. They cooked for him, he threw cherries down their bosoms, and even got a little handsy. Well, let's cut to the chase and play the clip.
Meet me at the chateau. 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 Forget about your problems and meet me at the chateau. You can bring graph and read and meet me at the chateau. Forget about your problems and meet me at the chateau. You can bring graph and read and meet me at the chateau. We at the chateau, castle in the country. 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 I like that freaky stuff. 2 on the cheek and 1 in the thigh, that kinky stuff. I'm nasty, but I like this way and I like TI. It's whatever you like. Bring your girl, it's whatever tonight. It's just us tonight. I'm your man tonight. Check your bosom. Oh, you're that healthy type. Well, here, let me tell you what we gonna do. 2 plus 2. I'm gonna find some wine. Then we're gonna go 3 and 3. You gonna cook for me. Then we're gonna go 4 and 4. See each other no more, but first forget about your problems and meet me at the chateau. You can bring graph and read and meet me at the chateau. Forget about your problems and meet me at the chateau. You can bring graph and read and meet me at the chateau. We at the chateau, castle in the country. We at the chateau, castle in the country. We at the chateau, castle in the country. We at the chateau, castle in the country.
Wow, what an action-packed adventure!
You can own the Rousseau remix, which takes Rousseau's greatest adventures from the past and brings them into the modern world.
But if somehow you're off your rocker and you're not convinced, we're gonna cut the price to just one payment of $19.99. That's a $60 value, all for the low price of $19.99.
Call 1-800-ROUSSEAU now. That's 1-800-ROUSSEAU now.